Hi, you guys. Happy Friday. I hope you had a wonderful day. I was actually out of the house all day today. It was very nice. We went over to the east side and played around on the big park over there and had a real fun at this food truck, and it was just really yummy, and it was a great day. I had 2 conversations with 2 strangers today about mental health and God, Jesus, and it was just beautiful. So anyway, we're going to check in with twin flames in separation. And, you know, what's just to come, like these next 24 hours, Jehovah's saying, 24 hours, yikes, what is to come for twin flames in separation in the next 24 hours. We're going to see what's going on here. So, Jehovah, if you could just come on down and just place Jesus within us a little bit brighter and comfort us and protect our energies together. 1, 2, 3, as we define these messages, these insights, these warnings, because Jehovah loves to give his children warnings and loves to show us what's going to happen before it happens. So let's see what's going on here, Jehovah. Let's hold on to this deck for a second. So Jehovah, if you could just give us some cards. Third party's already trying to come out. Not good. Some insight on twin flame in separation. Secret card right here. All right. So then this is going to be bottom of the deck. We'll do it that way. All right. Secret card. And then we're going to do the same thing for this. That way we can get some clarifiers. Maybe see what's really going to happen. If something can resonate with you in your trial and tribulation here. We'll do 48 next. Okay. Thank you, Jehovah. Next 24 to 48 hours. So this weekend, we'll just say, you know, twin flames and separation this weekend. What is the energy update? That's what we'll do. All right, Jehovah, can you give me some more clarifiers, please, here on twin flames and separation here? Secret card will be right here. Thank you. All right. So, secret card. Boom. All right, so let's see what's going on here. We're going to take a look at the first 3 together and kind of get a whole feel for the energy. The secret card is going to be the secret message, you know, 333 right there on the clock. Jehovah's suggestion, Jehovah's warning, Jehovah's hidden truth, kind of just something to protect you. Extra more is our shield here. And then the bottom of the deck is just your victory, what's the outcome, what you don't see coming next, you know, anything like that. So let's see what's going on here. Our first 3 cards here. Oh, wow. All right. So twin flames are definitely separated here. Here is the Lovers. So Gemini is first off, right off the bat here. And this makes sense, y'all, right now, because we're in this whole Mercury retrograde Gemini energy, right? 411, right there, twin flames. So twin flames in separation. And this is the balance. This is the balance. One twin flame is all heartbroken because they're emotional, they're regretful, they're remorseful, they don't want to walk away. There's so much emotional baggage here. And then the other twin flame is just ready to walk away from troubled waters here. Like, sure, I can still hear you cry from shore, but look at my back, 444, and check out my ass as I'm still going away on this trip here, you know. Now, another part I get with this twin flame situation here is that both of you, since twin flames are very, very balanced, and if one is imbalanced, the other one's going to be imbalanced. Even if that twin flame separately is in positive energy, it's not complete. There's no wholeness when there's no two people together, 511, like they're supposed to be. And twin flames is one soul in two bodies under two free wills, under the one same sun. So do you see where this yin and yang, this push and pull can come in, this depolarizing but then repolarizing energy? You know, after separation and you see your person, union happens, and it's just a constant roller coaster of energy and a constant roller coaster of emotions. So that's what this is that's where this all emotional baggage comes in. You know, we have Gemini here. Swords energy is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, so air sign here. And then here's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You know, I feel like because both of these twin flames are balanced within each other, if one person feels this way, the other person's most likely going to feel this way because they're thinking it, and so on and so forth. And this one twin might say, yeah, I want to walk away from troubled waters, but I'm having such a hard time walking away from this person anyway, 611. And that's just the overall energy right now, is that I'm catching, because the lovers are in the negative, is that there's unfinished business here. There's no closure. And even if there's no closure together, you're still going to have no closure separately, you know, which this is where this imbalance comes in again. Thank you, Jehovah. Because, you know, this was, oh, y'all, this is upside down. So right here, oh, this is negative, right? And one person is positive and just saying, hey, you know what? I'm ready to walk away from troubled waters, but I need you to do the work. I need you to be ready to walk away from this old part of us and to move on. Because there's this contract here. This is your person. This is your better half, your other half. This is who you will forever be energetically bound to. So here you are in this energy, or your air sign twin flame is in this energy. And they want to make it work, but 711, my goodness, but they don't want to. They're too afraid to feel. They're too afraid to accept how they feel about it and to move on with you on this canoe, leaving troubled waters behind. One twin wants to balance this out and another twin doesn't or can't. They just don't know how to. And that's part of why this is so hard, is because they're stuck in their flesh state and you're stuck in your spiritual state of energy here with this imbalance balance. And either way, both of you need to surrender, to come to God, to come together, no matter what. Jehovah has our final say here. So let's see what you don't see coming. What's on the bottom of the deck here? And this is a -3 of wands. So right now, this lover's connection, you know, this is not in the upright, and it will not be in the upright until a decision can be made. Like I said, there's unfinished business here. There's closure. So maybe this weekend we might get some open communication here, or this revelation might come to you that this is just not going to work out. And I still need to leave behind all of this emotional baggage here. You know, it's very duplicity because, or duplistic, because there's a mirror here, right? So here this is where here's the mirror. Okay. The feminine's on the right, so let's just say the feminine is feeling like she can't walk away. There's this emotional baggage, and this masculine energy is ready to walk away because this feminine can't get her shit together. Well, here's the other deal. Let's reflect it again against this mirror, because their masculine energies are now going to be feeling this way, and their feminine energies are now going to be feeling this way. So now, if I had 2 6 of Swords, which actually I do right here in this deck, but I don't know where it's at. So now what's going to happen is if you cut the mirror in half, this person is still absorbing this energy over here because it's twin flame. So now if we cut the mirror in half on this side from this person's perception, they're still going to be feeling the same way because it's twin flame. And that's where the balance needs to come in. And this is where Jehovah's saying, okay, there's no spiritual start, there's no spiritual truth, and there's no spiritual dominion in the positive way. There's no hope here. There's no constructive attitude to get to that 4 of Wands in the negative to make it the positive. You know, it's just there's no balance here to make it work. Someone is afraid to feel what they feel. Someone's afraid to be vulnerable. This water sign possibly, or just, you know, honestly, whoever's the heavy drinker, that's really what I'm picking up here. Whoever's the heavy drinker and whoever's the clear thinker. 10-10. Thank you, Jehovah. Yeah, Jehovah's just saying it's just, you know, this cannot move on for your guys' victory until the balance is brought in emotionally and mentally. That's another thing that I'm picking up. Is look at, here's the decision to make, and there's no even scale here on the mental or the emotional. Here's the spirit, but the flesh state of mind is still a walking basket case, and the spiritual state of mind is still really, really remorseful, still really feeling this emotional baggage. And this person is all stuck up in this emotional part. They're like, I can't walk away. I feel so much for this love of mine, I can't walk away. So do you see how this is so mirrored in so many different ways? It's like triple perception this way, triple perception this way. But from here, it's like quadruple perception. Because while this person's feeling this way and that way, this person's feeling this way and that way, while these two people are feeling this separately, but together. So 4, 4, 4, 4 at 11, 11. See, 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands at 11, 11. And it has not happened. It's not going to until the one twin flame can talk about their emotions, can take the personal accountability, both of you can, and you can come to this peaceful agreement, whether the outcome is positive or not. However, the Lover's card came in the negative, so this is going to be a really, really hard decision to make, and you're really going to have to trust your judgment here, because with this decision making, you just got to take it up to God and let God, you know, let God tell you what it is that you need to do, what's really meant for you. You know, just because this person's finally making this huge gesture of communication here, you know, because this is kind of what happens, is that you're going to get communication about the Lovers here. Swords is communication. The Lovers is making a decision about the truth, you know, and then 3 of Swords here. There's like, okay, there's still things to come to make the balance. 12, 11. Let's see what the secret message is. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, shit. Yep. You both need to surrender to this. You know, you both need to let go. You need to let go. Let God take in and bring that other wand and balance y'all out before you can come back together again. I really feel like that's what's going on here. Is that this is very guided. Obviously, it's twin flame. It's impossible to not be energetically bounded, but at the same time, it's impossible to know which direction is the right way. And it's very clear when you are chosen to do something, because you are very cautious about your spiritual consequences, because you understand the wheel of karma. And that's the difference between your twin flame and you, is they don't understand what's going on here for them spiritually. They don't understand what's going on for both of you here spiritually. In the 1311, they do not understand what's going on for you separately spiritually. There's 3 separate wheels of karma here. And when his wheel or her wheel doesn't move in the right positive direction, and yours is, there still is an unbalance, you know. But if both of the wheels, this is like trying to do this. I'm like, wait, are they moving the same? When both of the wheels, I'm doing it again. Yeah. When they can go in the same direction, then Jehovah's wheel is going to go in the same direction. You know what I mean? So nothing is moving right now until you both can just let go, give it to God, trust that this might come back together. It's supposed to come back together. If any positive, good things happen in the world, sincerely, why they do, it's going to be coming back. I feel like there's going to be a victory that's going to happen if both can trust to just let it go. Why do we want to hang on to this heartbreak anyway, right? So air sign, you're probably dealing with an earth sign here, possible fire sign. However, there is every single option here. Swords, cups, fire, and now earth. So there's a balance here that needs to be made on the inside of both of you, so that there's balance that can be made on the inside of both of you together to have this balance come out to the out, so then Jehovah can balance you even more. That's what I'm really feeling, is that there's such an imbalance because of the negativity that's being held onto. But it's almost over. That's what I'm really feeling. It's almost here, because that's 6 and that's 8 and that's 3. 6 and 3 is 9. 8 plus 3 is 11. 9. Lovers is 10 and 11. I mean, lovers is 10 because it's 2 5s. It just needs to be shifted a little bit. But like we already said that, you know, the mental, spiritual state of mind is not balanced with the emotional state of mind. And that's what needs to happen here. So let's move on to the Lenormand, which I use for inner healing. And we're going to get some clarifiers here. And we're really just going to see what this weekend is going to bring you for twin flames and separation. Thank you, Jehovah, for these messages and this protection. And I really hope that this will bring us some good news, that we're able to really steady ourselves and be able to just take it out to the doctor and make sure that this weekend we are having full of self-love and rest. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Oh no, I told you guys at 1555 there. Here's our soul contract right here, but this also goes back to the letter, and this is something that's really going to shake you for a little bit here. 2 plus 7 is 9, and in this deck it goes back to the bouquet, romantic gesture, 1611. Sagittarius is here, and now Gemini. Sagittarius is also here with fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Gemini is here too, sweetheart, with you already know it, girl. You already know it, brother. 6 of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with Gemini and Gemini. Okay, your twin flame also might be another Gemini. However, here he is. The negative masculine energies, either that you resonate with or that they are resonating with. I honestly feel like you are the divine feminine here. And we're talking about divine masculine. But either way, you guys know how energy works. Just flip it how it goes, or just kiss it and blow it away, because this isn't for everybody. I'm not asking Jehovah directly for you. This is just twin flames and separation this weekend. So here is the negative man card. I can't even talk. In this deck, I have 2 male cards and 2 female cards. And there's a positive gentleman card and there's a negative gentleman card. And sweetheart, this is it right there at 1711. Same thing with the female cards. I have a positive female and a negative female. Well, this sweetheart is 12. This is a duplicity card as well. There's this one, or there's the happy red and yellow robins card, which is like the chitter chatter in the morning, the tweet tweet that you hear when the sun comes up and you're sniffing your coffee if you haven't snorted it yet. And here comes the birds, the negative one. This is the owls, and this is really, really emotional. There's the moon behind there. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is here once again. And 2 plus 1 is 3, which goes back to the ship. So fast, incoming, traveling, communication, which is also right here. 3 of Wands, a Sagittarius. The ship in this deck is Sagittarius. So once again, there's this fiery passion, chemistry, connection, this soul contract here coming from him. Your twin flame here will be giving you some communication this weekend, I'm afraid. Let's see. What don't you see coming here? Oh, shit. Yep. No matter how hopeful you are, you're not going to be able to have a fresh start. Because look, here's this right here. 3 minus the 4 wands here. So we're missing 1 wand. Well, wouldn't this brand new start be the 1 wand that Jehovah will want to give you? This is Ace of Wands here, really. This is the Fool. This is a brand new, fresh arrival to something new. You are completely starting over and you're trusting God as you go. So now here's Wand, technically, and there's 4 of Wands here. And this came in the negative. So there's not going to be a brand new start, at least at this time. You are hopeful, and I already called that out. Someone is hopeful. Someone is just hoping that this will continue to move on in their righteous way, and it's just never going to. And that's why there's this balance that needs to take place within inside, because there's manipulation otherwise in 1911. These feelings are being manipulated by the energy, and there's so much emotional baggage. It's very hard to walk away. It's very hard to make this decision, and it's very hard to leave these troubled waters. It's very hard to leave my troubled flesh because it's emotional. Now we have the Aries here. There's more fire here, and that just makes sense because it's twin flame. Okay, 2 plus 7 is 9. We have the romantic gesture coming. 2 plus 8 is 10, and that's the scythe. That is Jehovah's sword coming down. It is the implement to cut. This is just not working. You know, it's just really not. So that's 9 and 3, 9, 10, 11. That's the whip. That's just evil revelations. That's just someone who likes to cause a negative manipulation. 10, 11. So now the negative male would be causing the 10, would be causing the 11, which is the negative happenings to happen. Which that's funny because that makes, This makes 9, 10, and then I channeled 11. So we're getting onto something here. Let's see. Oh, and then 12 here. So it's just like constantly, every single time, I get it now. Every single time you hear from your twin flame, it's emotional. It's heart-wrenching. They literally do not understand that they do not feel a splinter of the shattering that you feel when you hear from them. And it's just constant cycle of this vicious, negative, emotional energy because it's traumatic every single time. Okay, so here's the 9, here's the 10, there's the 11, here's the 12, and then it's all just going back and around and around and around every single time that you deal with your twin flame. Let's see what the secret card is here. Look at that. That is so funny. 26, 27, and 28. This is his book of life here, 2111. And you love that cover. That cover is beautiful. You love the way it touches in your fingertips. You love the way that it smells in the wind. You love how each single chapter of this person just gives you more and more to invest yourself in. But sweetheart, he is not telling you the truth. He is not telling you the truth. There's so much in his book that he needs to tell you. And this is positive. This is great. Maybe you're not going to like what he has to tell you, but he's truthfully coming to where I don't know where to go from here. I don't think that we can move on, but let's just clear the air. It's more so you guys are going to come into union just so you can move on from this chapter that's meant to close. It will be necessary for it to close here. And like I said, I really feel this energy of Jehovah saying, I have to tear you both apart right now for you both to heal, and then I have to bring you back together. Because that's what he wants for twin flame. Twin flames are meant to come together in love and heal each other, 2211, so they can help heal the planet and others. And I really feel like that's what's going to happen here. So, you know, let's get some more. We're just, we got a few minutes here, 22. I like to keep them around half hour. I respect you and your time, but I can't put a time on time. And, you know, this might warn you. This might really save you from making the wrong decision to get a spiritual consequence. You know, there's a lot of time that's been involved here. There's been so much time that that's why it's so hard to make this decision. It's not like this chemistry just happened overnight. You know, there's been a long time here. Multiple seasons, I just heard. Multiple seasons of this. Well, duh, because your twin flame is a soul contract. Therefore, you have this person in your life every single time. That's why you know them. That's why when you first met your twin flame, you will never forget it because you never met anything like that. It was familiar, 2311. You will never forget it because it was like, I know you. I know you. I don't want to be apart from you. I could be so pissed at you, but I still want to be in the same room with you because I just feel like home. Like 2323 right there. All right. So Jehovah, can you just give me some more information on the communication this weekend? And if it's going to be a truthful conversation, will there be a victory? Can you just clarify your outcome for me, please? Thank you. Oh, you guys, I told you. 4 of Wands is right there. Not at this time. Not at this time. Until they can heal. Until they can heal. And they can come to you with a solid offer. And right now, this is not a solid offer. You know, 1111 is in the negative here. And this is home, stability, and security. There's marriage right there with the little, you know, take me up in the castle. And it's just not going to be able to happen here. You know, it's not going to be able to happen until all 4 of these wands can physically refuse with God's sunlight, God's energy, because he is our government, and go in the right direction on this fairy tale carousel here. Right now, Jehovah says it's not at this time. There will be no victory. There will be no victory. Now, will it be truthful communication? I sure as hell hope so. However, he comes in negatively intended. It's just like he just wants to he doesn't understand that if he just ripped off the spiritual band-aid of being so hurt, so neglected, so abandoned, so afraid to open up because he's afraid of being judged. He doesn't want other people, he doesn't want to know what other people think of him. He doesn't want to know what you think about him, because it's just going to kill him. It's just going to crush him. It's like this duplicity once again, that he needs to come to you, and he needs to come to you right with a solid offer, willing to work on it, a home really within each other. And he's not able to do this right now, or they are not able to do this right now. And until that happens, you're like, okay, I'll hear you out. Just keep putting tokens in there for now because you're used to breadcrumbing me. But at the same time, I'm still going on my own journey. Are you going to catch up or not? Okay, ketchup, mustard. Seriously, that's all I see right here is look at. You cherish your damn hot dog this whole time, but now that you need to fess up to it and show me it and give me what you can freaking offer, it's nowhere to be found. It's like it's stuck between the tail between his legs, Where's your manhood now when you treated me like this, and now you got to fess up to personal accountability? Now you have to really take in and accept and understand how I was hurt. Now you have to take in the fact that I don't feel like you're listening to me. Like, I don't feel like you're hearing me. I can talk, but it's just going to go in one ear and out the other because you refuse to hold space for it and feel it and take in the truth and then resonate with it positively to be able to move on from that. All they are allowing is for you to hold space for it negatively. And that's what fills them cup. That's what gets his wand off. And it's not fair for you to have to continually steal from yourself in that way to make your twin flame whole. It's really not. You will never get any victory in this. You cannot have a victory in this until you have this as a victory by yourself, sweetheart. You are yours before you are anyone else's. As ironically as that sounds, because, well, that's my twin flame. That's me too, ain't it? Yeah, but that ain't your free will, sweetheart. That is your other person, and you can love them tremendously, unconditionally, no matter what. You're going to, regardless, whether you want to or not. You can't help it. You cannot help but love this person. You cannot help but think about this person. You cannot help but wonder what and if. But what and if are two separate words. 2711. What and if are two separate words, but when you put them together, they are dangerous because it's intoxicating. It is negative thoughts that we are not supposed to be entertaining evilly anymore. And that's exactly what this twin flame does, is that he's how can I get this to move on? I need to talk to my person. She or he are the only one that fill my cup the way that they do, because no one compares to you. Let's get some messages. We're still got a couple minutes here. I will fight for you. Oh, why won't you pick up? I will fight for you, but why won't you pick up? Maybe you don't have them blocked, or maybe you have them blocked, or maybe you're just not answering their phone calls. Yeah, I really feel that. Because the person who's feeling emotional about it, the water sign here, technically, someone who has water in their chart, they're calling, and this person who's ready to walk away is like, why are you calling? Like, you're kind of just not expecting it, but at the same time, you feel it coming. You feel this pressure building. You feel like, oh shit, I can't stop thinking about my twin flame. What do they want now? You're kind of just waiting for this communication to happen, but you're still in this I'm exiting mode. You already know that it's necessary for this to happen because you're the spiritual twin that's in the upright, I really feel. So let's see what else is here. I keep thinking of you with my last name. Yeah, that's in the positive. If this person truly wants to come back and try to work on this with you, and, beg, I just heard beg. They're really going to beg. Use your discernment. Use your judgment. It is completely valid and okay to tell them, hey, you know what? I really appreciate the communication that we had tonight. I need to proceed with caution, and I need to take the time to think. 2911, I need to sleep on it. I need to just really talk to myself and Jehovah, or God Jesus, Jehovah Yeshua the HaMashiach, to really figure out what I'm supposed to do here, and I just need time. And this person owes you nothing but time, especially if they hurt you this damn bad. You deserve everything. You deserve the whole entire world from this person, and that's what you gave them. you know, or vice versa. You gave, or they gave you the whole world. No, you gave them the world, sis, and you know you did. And they know that you're their world because you're coming up as the lovers to them. You're coming up as twin flame completely. You're coming up as, this is the person that I'm bounded to. And I have a contract here that's obviously in ascension because of 26, 27, 28, you know, 30 minutes on the clock there. Thank you, Jehovah. You know, Jehovah, any other messages? Any other messages from our masculine here? The masculine, oh shoot. Well, yes just popped out. I didn't see the other one. He doesn't want that card. All right. Messages from the masculine, Jehovah. Thank you. Okay, so I love you has come out. Like to play some pool? Maybe I'll play pool together. Let me rub your feet. Oh, don't that sound so nice? At least you don't have to lie about that. I want to travel with you. Wow, he wants to travel. He wants to come talk to you. He wants the energy to travel with you. That's what I'm feeling. He wants to communicate. He wants the energy to start traveling so the communication can happen. Pressure is building. Meet me at our place. So maybe you're not going to answer the phone here and he's going to leave you a message or give you a text or whichever and say, meet me at our place, you know. Let's see what else is here. Oh, he's afraid to tell you this. I let my ego win. Well, yes, you did, honey. Yes, you did. You want to tell him you had no personal accountability. What else does the feminine want to say, Jehovah? What else does the feminine want to say to the masculine here? Feminine to the masculine, twin flame and separation here. Thank you, Jehovah. I feel like this ending has to happen. It's necessary to put him in his power again. The masculine's power. That's what I really feel is this person will not heal until he is forced to. And if he's not healing on his own, then God's going to make sure he does it. And I feel like you're already on the spiritual path here. There it is. You're already on the spiritual path here. And this is why you're ready to walk away, is because you've done the work and you're realizing, okay, this is how you truly feel. Your clock's starting to tick just a little bit, but you're really still not understanding that you have a lot more work to put in. You have a lot more. Oh my gosh, and the phone stopped again. Okay, so this message right here is very powerful. Like something is just heightened my energy big time. It flew to that same spot underneath my dresser here that always falls to. Whatever card it is, it's always that same spot. And then when I came up, the freaking camera was off again. So that one is just like absolute. So we'll have to see what that one is. You hold that really quick before we call this a reading. And I love you. Thanks for being here. Is there any other messages that the feminine would like to say to this masculine, twin flame, and separation? What is it that the feminine would like to say here to the masculine? Feminine to the masculine. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, man, did I drop another one? Okay, you better stay on this time. Oh, I did, and it's dropped right there, too. Okay, you guys are still there. All right, so really quick, let's read all of these. And you guys, let's get a divorce came out. So you want to leave troubled waters here. This is just done. Maybe is here, 111. So trusting my intuition here, maybe. Or someone's going to be trusting their intuition at maybe. Maybe is here. Like to play some pool, maybe. Let's get a divorce, maybe. Maybe I do want a divorce. 1, 2, 3, ascension. The truth is starting to come out. Is that this, you know, your spouse, your twin flame here, this person that you have this soul contract to, like I said, it's necessary for this to end. That's what I'm really feeling here. They're not competition. Oh, wow. Didn't we talk about a third party that might have started? I had no personal accountability. So, Isn't that what came out? Is that you had no personal accountability, and now they're saying I had no personal accountability. The feminine wants them to say I had no personal accountability. Thank you, Jehovah. They want this person to understand that this is what they did, and it feels like this negative masculine energy will never understand. They will never take this personal accountability. Didn't we talk about that before too? 211. Let's see. I miss your voice. Yeah, I miss yours too, baby. I want to cook for you. I want to weasel my way back in. 222. I am dreaming of you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And this came in the negative, along with let's get a divorce. So I'm really feeling like this feminine is she's just over it. You know, this is why there's going to be no victory here. There's not going to be a happy house, not a happy home anymore, no happy spouse. There's no trust here. There's no trust. There's emotional baggage. It's just, there's just nothing here to continue investing in. Thank you, Jehovah. There's nothing to continue investing in for this one person until this person can change their intentions here and until they can heal, honestly. It was never over is in the negative. It's been over. 311. What do I have to do comes in the negative. This person, and when it comes to the negative, it's like the response here. And so I feel like okay, I heard begging. So this masculine is going to beg this feminine. What do I have to do? And this bitch is like, nothing. Like 333. Oh, joint bank account in the negative. Wow. What do I have to do? Nothing. I want to separate. That implement to cutting is coming in now. That 10 that we channeled here. Wow. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at. There's the devil right there himself, number 7 here. Which, do we have a 7? Oh, we have 2 7s. We have 2 7s. Wow. Oh, actually, and we have a 7 right here. Look at. 3 and 7 wands is now mirroring this ending here. The ending's right there. I told you all it was coming, and I felt it. I felt it in my energy. Did you guys see that? Y'all, I called it. It is necessary for this to end at this time. Who knows what the future holds, but we still have a few messages here. Wow, 7 and 10 and 7. Booyah, I'm so good. So good. So good. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. For better or worse. In the negative, it's over. This person really wants a divorce. You really want a divorce here. I also just feel like when this person told you this, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, for better or worse, it was all lies to you. There's no trust in it anymore because you vowed yourself, and now the 2 things that you absolutely vowed for that I believed you on, I can't even trust you on. So if I can't trust you on this, what the fuck else can I trust you on for, right? 511. All right, you guys, secret message time. Are you ready? Secret message time. Let's see if it's what it is. You accepted me for me. Wow. You accepted me for me when I couldn't even accept myself. Wow. Until this person can accept themselves, they will never be able to give you the offering that you are deserving of. Sweetheart, seriously. And I understand this feeling so much as the twin flame who, you know, has been through the same type of energy of needing to balance the scales. I want to surprise you in the negative. This communication is not good that's coming, but it will be coming. There's too much confirmation here. Too much confirmation here. Jehovah, Not at this time, but can you give a clue about the future, please? The future, please, for this twin flame. After this ending happens, any type of clue here. Any type of clue here, Jehovah. Any type of clue here. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, the key is trying to pop out, but that's not the clue card. Jehovah, same question. Thank you. Oh, well, this, you guys, is how I seen this. How I seen this. It was like this. So this is neutral. However, this is the sun. This is the most positive, happiest card in the deck. And this is a victory or no victory. So now that I saw it as neutral, I'm like, okay. So there could be a victory here. There still is. It just depends on how this Wheel of Fortune is going to turn up and down like we talked about, right? The card that it fell over was the Empress. The card. So I feel like this Empress is on board for the victory, but the Emperor is not. And these damn emperors, you know, they're all about control and they don't see this balance. And when they do see the balance, it's still this manipulation kind of for me. You know, the Emperor is not the most positive, but they're very, very balanced inside and out, masculine and feminine, to be able to make the truthful decision and logic over mentally. You know, so I feel like this masculine twin flame here, he's just very lost in his head. He's having a very hard time with head over heart, heart over head, because he does see you as the Empress, but he's not coming up as a match right now. Let's see, Jehovah. How is this masculine representing himself? Yep, look at that, you guys. Negative King of Wands here. So he definitely is your twin flame, but he's nowhere near the Emperor here. You know, he might have dark hair here in between the ages of 25 to 35. You know, he just is, he's not able to balance the emotional spot yet in his mental clarity. Like, he just has his head on straight, but when it's negative to me, it's like he's not understanding that no matter how he approaches you, it's still manipulative. He's very in the pre-emperor energy, but it's more of just he's just trying to get you to do what he's doing, and he's not willing to put in the work that you want him to do. And you've been doing the work, sweetheart, because you're coming up as the Empress here. Jehovah, anything left for this next 24 hours? Thank you. Before we get this secret card here, let's see. Yep, 10 of Wands. Wow, but it comes in the negative. But he has one more wand, so that makes a whole brand new start, which is here. Yeah, okay, so what I'm picking up here is this is definitely your King of Wands, and it's never going to stop oppressing you. And that's why we have to master the emotions about it. That's why we have to master the virtual game of reality here. That's why we have to master it head over heart and heart over head, because otherwise we're going to be heading down to the pit, really, with these negative emotions, right? This spiritual oppression will never ever stop until the healing can come into play. The healing is needed here. Secret message one more time. Oh yeah, I saw this. So this is the communication card. And this is the opposite to the birds that I told you, you know. So here's the positive, the tweets in the morning, and this is the negative that we got. There's going to be some really negative news, but it's going to bring this fresh breath of air and the truth. So trust your judgment. Understand that you are never able to separate from this twin flame. Understand that you are never able to control their behaviors. Understand that you are in control of your own fate. You are not in control of theirs, even though they have your soul within them. It just needs to be completely stopped at this time. The separation has been put here for a reason. It's fractured right now, but it eventually will be cut open and torn apart. Now, healing can happen and it eventually can come back together, but in the meantime, this Empress is ready for it and this King of Wands is not. All that's needed here is time. So this weekend, trust your judgment, make sure that you're really asking those hard questions. If this communication comes in for you, have you healed? Are you willing to heal? If they get upset at all, if they start to defend themselves, if they start to defend themselves by blaming you, if their gaslight is on, you kick them out. This is not how they present themselves to an empress. And they need to learn that they cannot present themselves to an empress with bullshit. They cannot present themselves to an empress without the whole stability, the home, and the ring, and the whole entire intention of that, no matter how much time is really here. They need to be able to match you. They need to be able to reflect against you and have a complete balance. And right now, there is no balance. Jehovah says communication is coming, but not at this time. I love you. Wounds into light.